Hi, I'm Matthew Schmitt, and I'm a Challenge Detroit Fellow, and this is...
Hi, I'm Charlotte. Hi, I'm Ruby.
Let's go. In May of 2017, we bought this house in Pingree Park after being really blown away by the intentional hospitality of both the long-term residents on Burn Street and the Mack Avenue Community Church. We've really loved connecting our family to new friends in the city and getting to work alongside neighbors to celebrate all Detroit has to offer. Including, of course, finally getting to see Erykah Badu live at Chene Park last summer. So I grew up in the suburbs of this city, but I didn't really spend much time on the east side. And that's where my family and I currently live. When we first moved back from Los Angeles, I took up a job as a Lyft driver, and that gave me a really cool perspective. I got to know a lot of my neighbors, a lot of people going just to and from work, to their daily lives, learning how expensive car insurance was and why it's more affordable to drive with a Lyft ride than it is to deal with the buses and or own a car. But yeah, it gave me a really good first-hand look at the city and get to know a lot of really cool people that live in my community. During Challenge Detroit orientation, we met Maggie DeSantis, a local community activist working for economic justice, and she described her route to that work as circuitous. That really struck a chord for me, as I've been a teacher in New Orleans, an aspiring rock star in Los Angeles, and a nonprofit ministry director in Hollywood. And all of that led to a friendship with Marvin Wadlow, and together he and I launched the Table Setters a few years ago to produce improved relationships across racial, economic, and religious lines. We knew that diversity training days were never enough, and that you really have to work on building long-term, lasting relationships, coming back to the table again and again. So I work here downtown at a place called Teen Hype, and it's a youth development organization that works to celebrate youth, the youth of Detroit, by helping them confront barriers and build bridges to new opportunities and resources. We're right down here by the Renaissance Center, and we get to work in this really exciting office building called The Elevator, where we're alongside a yoga studio, sign printing factories, there's architects upstairs, and we also have the awesome artist activists of S-Boy who promote the brand Enjoy Detroit. But I'm gonna be a little quiet now because we're in the middle of play rehearsal, so I'm gonna walk you in so you can see what that's all about here at Teen Hype.
Taking my nieces and
Nephews is 2 4, they come off and they hug her. So don't forget. Boom.
Do you realize that having a parent incarcerated is a stressful, traumatic experience on a child's well-being with the same magnitude as abuse, domestic violence?
Our theme this year was about the impacts of mass incarceration on kids. And so we partnered with the Prison Creative Arts Project at the University of Michigan to have an art show that included artwork from students and people that are currently incarcerated. And we had a community conversation about the effects of over-incarceration in certain communities. This ultimately led to a stage show called Mistaken, which the students of Teen Hype helped to author real stories about what it feels like to have a loved one inside.
So, I want you to stand with me. If you have a loved one that is in prison, stand up. My brother's in prison, so I'm standing with you.
Being a part of Challenge Detroit has truly been a blessing. Though I am the oldest fellow, it's been humbling and awesome to get to work alongside these millennials with different nonprofits and other agencies throughout the city as we study what Detroit truly is and all that it might become if we actually listen to each other and work together. And if you're ever over on the east side, be sure to come check out The Commons, the brand new laundromat / coffee shop / community meeting space that our church just opened through its nonprofit Mack Development. It's really a great time, it's really a great space, and we hope to see you over in the 48214. Thanks for watching.